again so much for supporting. Thank you so much. I know a lot of you guys are saying, what's going on?
I wrote him a letter. I said, hey, things have gotten good for me.
Jamie Foxx, the Academy Award-winning actor, has been hospitalized for nearly 2 weeks following what his daughter called a medical complication.
Jamie Foxx, a man of many talents, has enjoyed a fruitful career. His professional...
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. This whole situation with Jamie Foxx, bro, it seems like this whole situation has been happening for years. But I genuinely hope, he recovers and gets better. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we as the people, we don't really know his situation. All we really know is what the media tells us. So, but man, this is crazy, man.
History includes almost 80 separate acting gigs. His performance in 2005's Ray earned him the Academy Award for Best Actor. A Platinum Award has been given to his album.
That's my favorite Jamie Foxx movie, by the way, too.
His game show,
Ray.
Beat Shazam, which he hosts, has been so popular that it's been renewed for a 6th season, set to premiere in April of 2023. To top it all off, he's worth millions. But for quite some time, Jamie has been subjected to some gruesome tragedies, upon which he sent a really heartbroken update about his life. Let's watch what Jamie Foxx has to say and where he has been recently.
Family members from outside of Atlanta, there were some in Atlanta, but family members from outside flew in and rushed to the hospital to be by his side.
Yes, you heard it right. Jamie Foxx was hospitalized recently, and his daughter, Corinne Foxx, said that Jamie has been hospitalized due to medical complications, and that her father...
Dang, that's your daughter, Jamie? Dang, your daughter is something light. Your daughter's something light.
Is recovering very fast. Corinne posted on Instagram saying, luckily, due to quick action and great care, he is already on his way to recovery. We know how beloved he is and appreciate your prayers. The family asked for privacy during this time. After this, Jamie's spokesperson told Fox News Digital that nothing further is being provided from the family at this time. No information about Jamie's status has been made public, and the family has not commented further. And this thing caused a stir among netizens, and with Jamie's hospitalization, the unsubstantiated...
It's crazy because there's so many rumors going on. Like, niggas is saying he had a blood clot in his brain, and then niggas is also saying that he's paralyzed. And then I even heard one rumor that he had some kind of disease that had to do with his prostate or something. I'm like, bro, y'all coming up with all these things. Y'all don't even know what's really going on.
Medical emergency that led to Jamie Foxx's hospitalization has set the internet on fire. Speculations abound across all major social media sites. Some speculate that someone actively tried to kill Jamie Foxx and not just let him get sick on his own. It was claimed earlier this month by TMZ that while filming Back in Action with Cameron Diaz in Atlanta, Jamie Foxx had a medical issue so critical that his family had to fly in to see him. Now, however, it's been reported that police visited Jamie Foxx in the hospital, where the actor reportedly told them that someone was actively trying to eliminate him. Fans were stunned in astonishment and horrified by his inflammatory comments. One of them tweeted, Jamie Foxx told the cops somebody's trying to kill him. I'm telling you, Maine, it's like they have a timer of these celebs' lives. I believe him. People claim that Jamie Foxx's condition was arranged and that certain dirty elites are trying to get their hands on him. It's been brought to all of our attention a number of times.
Who trying to kill this nigga?
The industry engages in practices that are considered to be demonic.
We have to understand that Hollywood has been one of the most racist institutions in this country.
And here, Jamie Foxx is now facing all these demonic acts of Hollywood. But this is not it. Jamie's life from the very beginning, from childhood, has been very traumatic.
I mean, Hollywood has always been weird and twisted. I mean, this is nothing new. That's what I'm saying, man. If you're an actor, if you're an actor and you want to act and be in movies and TV shows and you want to go in Hollywood, you just need to know going into that shit. You need to know what comes with it and the consequences that may come with it as well when you go against them or go against their agenda or their guidelines. You know what I'm saying? They will drag you all the way in the internet. And then you got a lot of celebrities that commit suicide because they can't handle the pressure that's put on them. They can't handle it. You get what I'm saying? They get severely depressed. That's why I don't even really watch movies like that no more. Because it's just nothing but agenda after agenda after agenda. Like, movies are not movies anymore. It's like some other shit now. Like,
and due to this current situation and burden, Jamie has opened up about his life. In spite of the fact that he has been successful on both the big and the small screen, his life has not been easy. Beginning at a young age, Fox faced a variety of obstacles, and over the course of his life, he's endured recurring disappointment and heartache in relation to his family life.
We didn't have no money, so there was the only room for anything, really. It was like the television was the only thing in my room.
It wasn't always simple for Jamie Foxx. Before he was one, his parents, Louise Annette Talley Dixon and Daryl Bishop, divorced, and Fox was left without a parent. Lucky for him, his grandmother, Estelle Mary Talley, whom he described as his interview with the Oprah magazine, took him in. Jamie said, "Although my parents weren't around, my grandparents adopted me when I was 7 months old. I was never short on the love of a mother and father, though it came from an early generation of family. Of course, being abandoned by parents at such a small age is really heartbreaking. But what is more heartbreaking is that Talley didn't have a blood obligation to take in her grandson." Jamie revealed Talley wasn't actually Louise Dixon's biological mother. "My mother was adopted by the same lady as well. So literally, legally, she's my sister," he said. Fox, fighting back the tears on an episode of Big Shazam in 2017, revealed the profound impact Talley's selfless act had on his life by saying, "My grandmother, that's not actually my biological grandmother. That's somebody who said, 'I see something in that little boy that's very special.' And she made sure I had every tool that I needed to grow and expand." Furthermore,
I mean, regardless, man, you know, even if that's not your biological grandmother, you know, that was still your family at the end of the day. She still took you in. She still took care of you. So that's really all that matters. You know what I'm saying? You got blood family members that wouldn't even give a fuck about you. Or you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be people that are not even related to you that show you more love than people who are actually related to you. You shouldn't always think about blood when it comes to family. There can be someone out there that's not related to you that will show you more love than someone that actually is.
Or he said, "When you're a kid, you just want to be loved." Talley certainly made it clear how he felt about Fox.
That's the thing about grandmother. It was like, you know, she was on me all the time. Even when I thought I was doing good, it was...
When Oprah Winfrey asked Jamie Foxx if he honestly never missed his mom and dad, the actor let his guard down. Fox conceded, revealing that he used to wonder if Louise Dixon would come back and give him a different life. He said that he wanted his mom to show up, but for a different reason. She was so flying good looking. He mentioned to O Magazine, "We were country, but my mom was straight city. She had the new hair, the gold earrings, the Stingray Corvette." Growing up, Jamie Foxx was puzzled by his father. Fox was puzzled by his dad's absence and wondered, why couldn't he drive 28 miles to check on a son who passed a football more than 1,000 yards? Fox's high school track and football coach, Robert Daniels, told a similar story in an interview with GQ in 2004. Daniels said Fox was always hoping his father would show up to watch him play, but he never did. This was true, not even when he went to the state championship, the publication said. When Winfrey asked Fox about his biological father, the actor said, "He's not in my life presently," before quickly adding, "It's not necessary."
I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of this place because I'm too smart for what's going on right now.
Jamie's father converted to Islam after some time, and he attempted to include 7 months old.
See, and this really goes to show you that not having a father figure in the household or not having a father, a male figure to guide you in your younger years, it can really have an impact on you throughout adulthood, obviously, your mental state. I really try to emphasize, right, that it is very important to have two parents in the household because usually kids that grow up in two-parent households, they tend to do better than kids who don't grow up in two-parent households. And there's only so much a single mom can do for her son. Yes, she can love him, take care of him, make sure he gets fed and all of that, which is good and which is very important. But without that male father figure, that masculine figure in the household to teach him, you know, how to be a man, and a woman can't, a mom can't teach her son how to do masculine things, and only a grown man could do that.
Jamie in the fasting ritual of Ramadan, and that became the reason the distance between Jamie and his father started to grow, and this was also the reason Jamie's parents divorced. Despite the Ray's actor's best attempts throughout the years, he and his biological father have remained estranged. To Oprah Winfrey, he admitted, "I think some of his absence has to do with being a Muslim." This was his explanation for why their endeavors had failed. He made it clear that they couldn't be father and son.
And I tell fathers this all the time, no matter what you do, it's how your kids turn out. It's what's the most important thing in the world.
But it turned out that Jamie's father was traumatizing his son, and his mother was also hurting Jamie. According to his memoir, he was astonished to learn the truth about his parents, but not devastated by the revelation. He had thought his original mother would adopt him after he finally met her, but he soon learned that she was not ready yet to be a part of his life, despite the fact that she was raising 2 other children just fine. But Jamie never loathed them.
Wow.
Instead, he said, "Because I'm older than my sisters, it's not like she chose to keep one and not the other at the same time." And Jamie's supporters could not hold their emotions back. One of them said, "It's easy to laugh and jest about the gossip as usual, bestie, but as a child whose biological father rejected her due to forbidden love issues, this hits close to home. The pain and self-doubt never really goes away. You just learn to live with it. Grateful to my adoptive dad, who I know is my real dad, for not raising me different from my siblings. Didn't even know he wasn't my bio dad until my mom told me, when I casually ran into my bio dad. I hope Jamie heals from his trauma and gets the help he needs, because he's truly one of the most gifted entertainers I've ever known." Another one expressed himself as, "I will give credit to Jamie Foxx for being a legend who owned it as Ray Charles in one of the greatest biopics of all time. Hope Jamie will overcome his childhood trauma and his relationship woes. God bless his adoptive grandparents. No doubt that Jamie is a living legend, but a legend's life and success are just not worth it without any challenges." It's said that challenges refine a person's character, and challenges in Jamie's life start to grow as he starts to grow.
Every time there's success, you have to be prepared for the darkness.
Jamie and Katie Holmes have been a very lovey-dovey couple in Hollywood and dated for a very long time, but they ended up in a very ugly breakup. Katie spoke some very heartbreaking words for Jamie. She said, "It has been many years of him stepping out with other women. He's disrespectful and their lives were different. His partying ways don't fit with hers, as she's focused on raising her daughter and working." It was confirmed when Jamie was seen with 2 other women rather than with Katie. Page 6 of the New York Post claimed that the Dawson Creek alum was recently overheard discussing the breakup with friends at La Squina. "What Jamie does is his business. We haven't been together for months," Holmes reportedly told a friend. Katie and Jamie live a very private lifestyle and intend to keep it that way. One of the insiders claimed they are content with their relationship and have no plans to get engaged in the near future. And they literally ended their relationship very abruptly. And Jamie already told the Oprah Winfrey Show that he does not consider himself to be in a long-term...
Well, I will say this, right? Because now they're not even talking about the whole situation. Now they're just talking about his love life or whatever. I could care less about that. So I'm going to just end the video off right here. For one, I hope Jamie Foxx gets better, man. He is one of my favorite actors. Behind Denzel Washington, obviously. Denzel Washington is my favorite actor of all time. But Jamie Foxx is right up there with him. A lot of people are saying that the reason why he is so hurt and like sick or whatever is because of the COVID, COVID shot. Maybe that's why. This is exactly what Hollywood is all about. The first thing that, when you hear Hollywood, what's the first thing you think of? Weird. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all in the next reaction.